Hey, what's up, guys? So I went ahead and I changed the Stone CSS to Yeti CSS. Same thing from Bootstrap, just in case you're following along, just because I think I like it a little bit better. But in this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about controllers. So we talked about views a little bit, and basically, like just to reiterate, views are basically what gets rendered to the user. So if you see this is the about view of in the home directory. So this is basically what's going to get displayed to the user. So this, right now it just says use this area to provide additional information, right? So basically that's views again. That's actually what gets served up. But what controls the views is the controllers. And basically what these do is they serve up these views that we create. So if we go into our controller folder or our controllers folder and we look at this home controller, we'll see this is the controller we've been using so far. Mostly we've been using this index method right here. All controllers in the convention of the MVC framework use this pattern. They're all public classes that use the directory name, so in this case to be home, because we're dealing with this home directory right here, followed by controller, and they're all gonna be derived from the controller class. They're all gonna inherit from that. Each of these methods right here, you'll see if you're used to another language like maybe Java or just C# in general, or even C++, this method should look fairly familiar to you other than the action result. But basically this is what serves up the view. So right here, this is the public actionable index. So if the home controller is called, so the home directory is called, and then we look for the index method, it's going to return this view. And we can see right here, we can click on go to view, and we'll see this is the index view, and we can go to view of the about controller. We can go to view, and we'll see this is the about view. And this is what gets dynamically served up when a user requests the pages. Pretty simple stuff. We're actually going to create another method right now, and we're just going to call this the public action result. I guess we'll just call this one test. We'll just call this a test method. And we're just going to go ahead and return the view. So we go here, we're going to start this up. Oh, sorry, I didn't hit view. So we're going to go ahead and start this up. And we're going to go to the home controller once this actually loads up. So we're going to go to the home controller, and we're going to go / test. And we'll see that we're going to get an error here. We're going to get a 404. It's not found. If we see the test or its master was not found, blah, blah, blah. Basically what it is we have this method, but it's not returning anything. It's returning a view, but there is no view. So if we click on go to view, we're going to see, oh, it doesn't exist. So the first thing we have to do is just click here and click add view. And what that's going to do is we'll call it, the view name is test. And if we'll see now, by default, in our home controller, we have a new test page that already inherits from the master page. So now we can just say, let's do a H2. We'll just say, this is the new test controller. Okay, so when we run it now, and we pull it up, we'll see that now the test controller has been added. So that's basically how you add controllers, is you just do public action result. And right now we're going to be just returning views. We'll be returning some other stuff too, but for the most part we're going to be just returning views. So by default it's going to return this, whatever view it's in. So this is the index. You can also set it to return specific views. So we can just go ahead and stop running this. We can set this to, let's say we want the test view to return a custom view. We can just go in here and we can just put in index. I don't know if I could spell. We're just going to put an index, and what this is going to do now is whenever someone tries to go to test, it's going to return this view. If there's no parameter in here, if it's just empty, it'll return the test or the test view. But if we're specifying index, if I could spell again, if I could spell at all, now it's just going to return the index view. So actually, if we hit test, it's going to redirect us back to this action. So once again, once we wait for this to pop up. Okay, Firefox doesn't want to work. Let's try it one more time. Well, Firefox really doesn't want to work right now, but that's okay. We're going to stop that, and we'll just use Chrome. So, okay, so if we see here is that we went to the test, if we go to the test site, so we go /test, because we're already in the home directory. Oh no, sorry. I guess we do it and just go home /test. We're redirected back to the index. So because we're explicitly calling the index view right here. So that's basically controllers. They're basically just methods that return certain views. And in the next tutorial, we're going to talk about view data and passing information between views and controllers. So thanks for watching.